Yo, what is going on guys? It's JD here back with another 2K video. Now today guys, we are going to be going through the most overpowered Emerald players and putting together a squad. And then in the next video, we will be seeing how they fare in a game in My Team Unlimited. So, let's jump into this. At the point guard spot, we are going to have one of the favourites. Obviously, it's a Stephen Curry card. Of course, it is going to be overpowered. You know how good his shot release is. This card looks so good. The rookie cards all look amazing with that card art behind in the background. So this Stephen Curry, 1 gold badge, limitless range, literally the perfect badge for any Stephen Curry card and any point guard really, if you do like jacking up the threes. So as you can see, ace 2 driving and standing layup, that's pretty good. He is known for his fancy layups. He's got a good layup package as well. So driving inside, not a problem at all. A good draw foul at 75 as well. And then shooting stats. This is where this card excels. Bearing in mind this is an Emerald card, guys, so you can't expect the world from players like this. They don't cost much. I think I picked this card up for about 3k MT, which is pretty cheap and is only expensive because people are trying to complete all the collections to get the tokens. But mid-range 82, 3-ball 85 and an 86 free throw. That is all very nice indeed. And obviously his 3-ball, his release is so good. He's got the gold limitless range to help him out with shots from deep. So they are all very good. Passing is obviously going to be very good for a Steph Curry card. And it's actually got decent defense with a 74 shot contest, which for a point guard is not too bad. And then obviously quite fast at 83 speed. Not the quickest, but definitely enough to carry your team at the point guard spot. Now, shooting guard, we are going to go with Jason Richardson, this guy. An absolute favourite from 2K17, and that is continuing in 2K19. Played 23 games with this guy, averages 9 points throughout, which is pretty decent. Got 1 gold badge on this guy, we catch and shoot, and he is such a good all-round card. So, he's great at driving, 86 driving layup, very nice indeed. He's even got a bit of post game. If you want to take Jason Richardson in the post, he's going to be able to hit a few fadeaways and not so much the hooks, but he definitely can hit fadeaways with a 78. 3-ball at an 82, but it feels better because his release is so smooth, it's so easy to get those green lights, especially on the free throw at an 85. And then dunking, this card, 84 driving dunk. He catches some mean posters. He is known to dunk over big centers for me. I've seen him dunk over, I think, JaVale McGee and Jonas Valanciunas a couple of times. They're the ones that stand out in my memory anyway. But moving down defensively, not as good as Steph. Or was Steph 74 as well? I can't remember. But anyway, he was low 70s. So Jason Richardson, about the same. Obviously, he's quite a bit higher. He's quite a bit taller. And he's got better rebounding. And he's about as quick as Steph as well. With great vertical to complement the great driving dunk. So not too bad for your point guard and shooting guard. And then at small forward, we are going to be having another shooting guard, and that's Mo Peterson. You saw me go over him when we were picking the shooting guard, but I can't leave this guy out of any squad. He is so good. You will have heard every YouTuber talking about him, and that is for good reason. 6'9", so he's way capable of playing the small forward position. 85 offense, 86 defense. I've played 48 games with this guy. He's only started 19, but he still averages 10 points a game and knocks down well over 50% from 3. His release is amazing. Got a corner specialist there, and his stats are so well rounded. Shooting wise, 88 3-ball, and it does feel that good. His release is so good, so easy to green, it's so easy to get used to, and he's also pretty decent driving inside as well with 75 driving dunk, decent defense, and again, nice speed. So, common theme amongst all these three, they can all shoot, they can all drive, and they can all run pretty quickly. They've all got good speed. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, moving on to the power forward position, we're going to have another 2K17 favourite. He had a gold moments card back then, and it was so cheesy, and this card is no exception. Played 40 games with this guy, only averages 6 points, but that's because I don't really use him that much. He's got catch and shoot gold, which is great for when you're running the pick and fades with him, which I would say is his speciality. Not the best at driving. You really don't want to be driving with this guy. 49 driving layup and a 65 driving dunk. But shooting wise, 87 mid-range and a 93 ball. You want to be getting this guy in catch and shoot situations. He is going to knock it down. He's got an easy release. And he's sadly not the quickest, but at the power forward position, you're not going to be expecting someone lightning quick. And that is why you got these three guys who can cover the ground to cover for Fry if he gets beaten off the dribble. Now, moving into the centre position, we are going to be having... What are we having? JaVale McGee. So, JaVale McGee, I have used him for one game, and he grabbed 16 rebounds. Like, he was so good in that game. It was unbelievable. He's got gold rim protector, which is a very nice badge indeed. He's 7 foot tall, nice and big at the centre position. I don't really like my centres to be, well, under 7 foot really. 6'11" I might run with, but anything under that I don't really like to mess with because height is such an important factor around the rim, especially when it comes to blocks and rebounds. So, JaVale McGee, 92 standing layup, very nice indeed. Obviously, you're not going to be driving with this guy. 43 driving layup is horrendous. Post moves, just don't. That's the best advice for that. Shooting wise, shot close at an 80 and an open shot mid of 64. So he can hit a mid range, but you probably don't want to be taking too many of them. But this is where this card, 95 standing dunk, a 90 driving dunk. This card has one of the highest driving dunk ratings in the entire game, like out of any players, not just Emeralds, out of any players. So he is going to be getting some nasty dunk. I haven't been able to get many posters with him myself, but that is still a hell of a rating and definitely a reason to have this guy on your team. Along with this, 91 block, 84 shot contest, and then 91 for rebounding with 71 speed. So if someone has got a slow centre out there, you are just going to be breezing past them. And with that awesome rebounding as well and defensive rating, JaVale McGee is a great player to have at the centre. So these three cards here are all reward cards. All of them cost 3 tokens each, so 9 tokens for all 3 of them is absolutely nothing. Jay Rich you can pick up for about 1500 MT, and Stephen Curry is about 5k. No, he's not. He's about 3k, so it's about 5k for both players. So for all 5, it's absolutely dirt cheap. A couple of games of domination, and you're going to have the MTs to buy these, and you're going to have the tokens to buy these as well. So that is the starting 5. They are the main guys. But let's just run through the bench and who we would have on there. So another reward card, we're going to have World B3. Another card with a very nice, well-rounded set of stats. 87 driving layup, very nice indeed. Decent 3-ball at an 86. And also an 88 driving dunk. This guy can do a bit of everything, and he is nice and quick. The only reason I've got Steph there is just because it is a Stephen Curry card. He's got that goal limitless range, and I do love pulling from limitless, so that's why we got Steph there. But World B3, a very close second place. In at the shooting guard off the bench, we are going to be having Courtney Lee, wherever he is. Where is he? There he is. Courtney Lee. Another reward card. These reward card guys, for these Emeralds, a lot of them you really do want to be picking up. So 87 shot 3 and an 80 driving layup. Very nice indeed, with an 88 shot mid. So defensively is where this card sort of gets let down a bit. That's why he's on the bench and not in the starters. But he is nice and quick as well. So you've got some decent options off the bench if you are struggling for scoring out of these guys, which you shouldn't be, to be honest, because they are all very nice. And then at the small forward position, it's a tough one between James Posey and Dennis Scott, but I much prefer Dennis Scott's release. James Posey's I just can't really get on board with. But Dennis Scott 3D, very, very good shooter. 91 open shot 3. That is what you've got this guy here for. He can't really do anything else, but he can knock it down from downtown, and he is a lights out shooter. So if you want to be having someone just to shoot, you've got the Channing Frye in the starters and Dennis Scott in the subs. Moving on to the power forward position, another big man with a great shot on him, Larry Markkanen. So he's a 7-footer, so nice and tall, good for defense. Even though his defensive rating isn't great, when you've got height, you're going to be getting blocks and you're going to be getting rebounds. No badges on him, sadly, apart from the bronze one. But standing at 86, some okay post moves. You know, you can maybe get 1 or 2 moves out of him before the defenders start really pushing up, and then you've got no chance. 79 open shot 3, but he's got a very smooth release. It's very easy to time. And yeah, that sort of makes it feel a little bit higher than the 79 rating there. 83 free throw, very nice indeed. Driving dunk is not this guy's forte. He's not going to be driving. His driving layout's bad as well. So You don't really want to be doing that with this card. Know his strengths, which is not rebounding or defending either. Well, rebounding is okay with an 81 defensive, but defensively, stats-wise, block 63, same as shot contest. It's not great, but he's coming off the bench. You're going to be playing against a weaker opponent than you would if he was in the starting lineup, and a 67 speed on him is not too bad. And then to round off the team, guys, we are going to be going with the centre, and we're going to have big boy Tree Rollins. Now, another big guy, 7'1", 91 on defense with gold putback king. Very nice indeed. So, standing layup, not great. Driving layup, awful. Post fade, awful. He can shoot from close, and he's got a 68 mid, so he will be able to hit a mid-range. Standing dunk, 86, so at least he can dunk it, and he's got an alright free throw. But you've got this guy in there for one reason only, and that is defense and rebounding. Okay, so you've got him in there for 2 reasons. Got him for defensive duties, let's put it like that. You've got 90 defensive, 88 offensive rebound, 89 box out, which is very nice. For someone who's 7'1", if you've boxed out someone whose centre is 6'9", they have no chance of getting a rebound over this guy. And you've got a 91 block and a 90 shot contest. With 64 speed, so he's not the slowest. He's also got 78 vertical and 90 strength. So they are 2 very nice stats to round off this card. So there we have it, guys. That is an overpowered Emerald squad. If I came up against that with my main team, I would be scared. So I know all of these players are brilliant in their position. And if you can master them, if you can master their releases, know their strengths, know their weaknesses, you will be doing bits with this team. So leave a like on this video if you want to see gameplay with this team. I'll take it into my team unlimited and see if we can get a W. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.